have to be tea time to enjoy delicious scones. Here to share her recipe for seasonal blueberry rye scones, we welcome back our friend, professional baker Megan Diaz.
Hello.
Always great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Why not a blueberry scone?
I know. Well, I love a blueberry scone.
Yeah.
And blueberries are in full swing now, which is great.
They're so good right
and
now.
And so delicious. And so I wanted to kind of tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Add a different flour. So we added some dark rye flour this time.
Cool.
So brings a little bit of nuttiness, also a little bit of fiber. So, you know, feel a little bit better about indulging in a sweet
fruit
treat.
And a fiber.
I mean,
we're healthy.
We try. Little things, little things.
Where do we dive in with this
All right,
one?
I'll get the dry ingredients going here. So we've got all-purpose flour. So this is 1 3/4 cup. Okay. So it's not all rye flour, but just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then 3/4 cup of dark rye flour. Easy to find in grocery stores now, which is wonderful.
Oh, that's
nice to mix it in. If you can't find rye flour, you could substitute a little bit of whole wheat or spelt flour, or whatever you kind of have in your house. If not, you could do all-purpose.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem. They're not super sweet scones, which is really nice. So only 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar.
Oh, okay.
And then a tablespoon of baking powder for our leavening. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, just to balance out everything.
Perfect.
And then I'll mix that up just to get everything incorporated.
So easy.
And then we're gonna add our butter to it. So my little trick to make it easy, especially in the summertime when it's warm, is I grate my butter when it's cold.
Okay.
And then that way it gets cut into your flour quicker and easier so it doesn't melt as much.
That's like such a low impact thing to do ahead of time. That's going to make it much easier in the long run.
Super easy, yeah. So just pull it straight from the fridge, grate it with your good old box grater.
Oh yeah.
And then rub it in. So while I'm rubbing this into the flour, just till it gets to about pea size, if you want to mix together our wet ingredients.
What do we got here?
So we've got 1 cup of buttermilk.
Yum.
That's going to make them nice and tender and give it a really great flavor.
Yes.
And then we've got 1 whole egg.
Okay.
And then I do a full tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Oh, yeah.
Just to give it a nice big pop of flavor.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if you just want to whisk those together.
Perfect. Now, the way you're doing this, is it easier just to dive in with your hands?
It is.
It seems like it.
Yeah, just this recipe, you're just going to have to get your hands dirty.
It's just...
Because I feel like if you pull out the mixer, it's just going to over-mix it. So it's best just to feel it with your hands.
That's more fun anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Once the butter kind of gets incorporated, have them in little pea sizes like this. If there's some bigger flakes, that's totally fine. That's what makes them nice and flaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to dump that
just
wet
go
in
for
there,
it here.
yeah, go for it.
You always have the best simple recipes.
I try.
But always flavor, flavor, flavor.
Yep.
And yeah, never overly sweet too. That's so nice.
That's kind of been my thing. I just want to try to balance out the sweetness, make things a lot easier to do at home.
Yeah.
You don't feel as intimidated. And so I added 6 ounces of fresh blueberries.
Okay.
Fresh blueberries are nice at this point. I wouldn't use frozen. They get a little too watery for this recipe.
Yeah.
So I would take advantage of them being lovely and in season right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, oh shoot, I don't have a fresh berry on hand, but I do have some frozen. In certain recipes, it's totally great, but this is one of those, the fresh ones will be so much better.
So much better, yeah. All right, so it looks shaggy.
Oh, okay.
Don't be
it's a shaggy dough situation.
Yeah, don't be scared. It's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flour the counter a little bit.
Ooh.
And we're just gonna turn it out. And this I like to finish by hand, just so I can feel it, so I don't overwork the dough. And so I'm just gonna slowly kind of press it together. I'm not gonna do like a full knead like you'd be like kneading bread.
Okay.
But just a little like press together, try to get all of those like straggly bits incorporated. And it seems like you're not gonna have enough liquid, but trust the process.
Okay.
It is enough. And you don't wanna do too much liquid because then they get a little...
That would be a totally different...
They spread a lot if you get too much liquid. So trust the process. You're thinking, oh my gosh, this is not enough. But look, it just kind of comes together.
Already come together so much more.
Yeah, and then once it kind of comes into a dough like this, then I just press it out. We're gonna do about an 8-inch circle.
Okay.
You can pull a ruler out if you want to, or you can just eyeball it.
Yeah, that's looking so perfect.
Super easy.
Okay.
You can use a knife, or I have just like a bench scraper. And then you're just gonna cut them into the wedges. So this will make 8. So just half and then half again.
Oh, perfect.
Just like that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but then when you get them all individually pieced out, this can feed a nice little crowd.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to cut them a little bit smaller, you can definitely do that as well. And then I like to do them like this in wedges so I don't have any waste instead of using a cutter.
Yeah.
And then these just go on your baking pan. I like to kind of like alternate back and forth. And then I just take a little bit of extra buttermilk.
Okay.
And then just brush the top.
Oh, pretty.
And then just for a little added sweetness, some turbinado sugar. So that coarse cane sugar. Sprinkle a little bit more on top. And then these get baked in a 375 oven, so a little bit warmer, and about 25-30 minutes.
Okay.
Let them cool for a little bit, but of course, like all like biscuits and scones, they're so good served warm. So.
Well, yeah.
And if you want to make these ahead of time, make them into this dough, and then put them on a sheet pan, and then just pop them in the freezer like this.
Okay.
And then they can be in the freezer, and then just pull them, and then thaw them and bake them when you're ready to bake them.
Those berries are just bursting with flavor.
So good right
and it's like the perfect vessel. Not too sweet, but still a nice little sweet treat.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So yummy. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.